Okay, it's August 20th, and I am back at Seiad Valley, and I'm back at the Wildwood RV campground, and I've set up my tent. It's about 10 to 6. I got here a little over an hour ago. I had a ride lined up to get here yesterday. Unfortunately, it was the same person who took me to Medford who was going to pick me up this time, but unfortunately he had something come up that was kind of urgent, so so my friends in Medford once again drove me down, this time to Wairika, where we had lunch, and I caught the bus here, which is about an hour and a half bus ride. The nice thing about that bus ride, it costs $1. It's subsidized busing for this area, and it doesn't get any better than that as far as budget goes. So I got here, met Nina again. She's a great host for this campground, and she found my toque. I'd left it here, and she saved it for me and gave it back when I saw her earlier. It was nice to see her again. I'll probably hopefully see her again before I go, and I'm planning to leave really early tomorrow morning because it's hot. It'll be maybe a little cooler at elevation, but down here today it was closing in on 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to be checking with some other hikers to see how it's been going for them, and if what they've heard in the water situation. There's two ways I can go from here. One is the trail. There's also another one, another way. It's a road walk, so less elevation issues, but I'm inclined to take the trail because it's part of the PCT. So, but if they all decide, there's six of them here, if they're all walking on the road, then I'll probably do that too. It's safer when there's other people around, of course. So I got my tent set up. It's off in the background there, the blue and yellow. And as I'm setting it up, I realized that I did not attach or bring my mattress, my foam mattress. So I'm going to be sleeping on my quilt and my puffy jacket, and I laid on it already. It's fine, at least here, because it's lawn. But so it's going to be actual a little rougher maybe sleeping. It'll be it's as firm a mattress as you can get when you're sleeping on the ground, but I think I can manage that. It'll be interesting to find out. So I'm not going to quit just because I didn't have the mattress with me, but I'll have to live with it, and I think I can. So anyway, it's August 20th. I will start videoing on the trail tomorrow as I get going, and I'll let you know how it's going. Okay, Friday, August 21st, and chatted with a bunch of hikers last night, and Michael and Nina, who run the campground, and decided I'd take the road instead of the trail. There's sketchy water source. They're drying up. Even a spring has dried up from what I was reading on my Far Out app. And that's supposed to get in the valley anyway, close to 100 degrees. So as you get higher elevation, it'll get a little cooler, I guess. And it's supposed to cool off a little bit over the next couple of days. So I didn't want to risk it today. Most of the hikers that I talked to are taking this road walk. So that creates an element of safety too, because there's other people out on the same path that I'm on. So if I had issues on the trail and there's fewer people there, it's just too dangerous. So this is the safe option, and I would rather take the trail, but this just makes more sense. So I was up at about 4:15, hiking at 5, or walking, I guess, really. It was paved for about 4 miles, the road. It's Seiad Creek Road. And now it's turned into a Forest Service road. And the creek is off to the right. And there is water up ahead apparently, so. And then after about 12 miles, this road will join back up with the Pacific Crest Trail. So it's been uphill, but a nice gradual incline. I think it's about 3,000 feet of elevation over 12 miles. So that's all right. And I mean, even now I can look on this dirt road and see lots of footprints. So feeling better about making this decision. And just had a break with a couple that left ahead of me, Duff and Gollum. Had a good chat with them, and they had the exact same reasoning that I did of taking this road walk instead. So anyway, update as I get further along, probably when I join the trail, and let you know how it's going. Oh, and I guess I slept pretty good last night, even for not having a mattress underneath me, the foam mattress. I mean, I guess I was comfortable. I didn't sleep that great because I kept waking up for a variety of reasons. There was traffic or there's deer around there. So, but as far as comfort went, it wasn't too bad. We'll see what the next few days are like. Hey, guy. It's 11 o'clock. Still on the Forestry Service road. Getting close to the PCT. You can actually see the line of it up there. That's the route that I would have followed, but decided on the road instead, of course. And just came from a really good water spot. It was there was a waterfall there and a pool at the bottom that some people on the hot days actually swim in. It's getting warmer, but luckily it's cloudy, so that helps. But we'll see how the day goes. A lot of climbing today, still doing climbing. I'm going to be maybe another hour or so and looking for a campsite. And there's Mount Shasta again. And there's some Forest Service roads. There's a couple of trucks on that one. I don't know if they're working or bow hunting. Anyway, this is the view. Okay, it's the end of the day, 20 after 4. I've been here for a little over half an hour. There's some tent sites here that it's a nice area, very dusty though, but you can't always get everything. Mile 1677, and hiked about 17 and a half miles, 12 of that on the road, and then 5.5 roughly here. And that saved 2 miles on the trail itself. So as far as trail mileage goes, it's 19.6 miles up the trail, and getting very close to the Oregon border. Could maybe get there tomorrow, but we'll see. I don't. I'm kind of planning on stopping at this place called Donamore Cabin, which is just before the border, and maybe camping there. So we'll see. That's probably what's going to happen. So today was that road walk. I mean, it's a road walk. It was uphill most of the way. Well, just about all the way. And those aren't easy. And then it was still a lot of height to do on the trail once we got on the trail. And I had to carry extra water because this is dry here. There's no creek. And the next water might be 5.5 miles. And then after that, there's for sure water at 11 miles. So I need to make sure I have enough for tonight so I can cook, and enough to get 11 miles tomorrow. So it was a heavy pack this afternoon with that extra water. And I can feel it everywhere. My shoulders, my knees, ankles, feet. So yeah, I'm pretty beat. And I'm going to finish setting up my tent and have something to eat, and then I'll probably crash. It's 20 after 8 on August 22nd. I've been hiking for a couple of hours now, and it's been really nice so far. It might be hot today, we'll see, but the trail's been good, the weather's been good, and some nice views. And the nicest part of this view is, and the views recently, no burnt trees. There may be some coming, I'm not sure, but it's pretty nice now. So it's interesting. You get these areas like this. I've passed a few of these, and there's a few more ahead, I can tell, where there's nothing growing except moss, small plants. I'm not sure why it's like that, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. And here's the trail. It's about 11:30. Just got passed by Gollum and Duff. Didn't realize I'd passed them this morning somewhere, so we've been yo-yoing back and forth. Hope to see them again. Had some good conversations with them the last couple days. Okay, I'm getting very close to what's called Donamore Cabin. And there's some animal life here. These cattle range here. And it can be a bit noisy, I guess, with the bells, but I'm not too worried about it because over by the cabin is where I'm staying. Now, hopefully they let me by on this trail. You can let me by? I sure hope so. So that one did move off the trail. And this one moving away. And you see the cow patties along the trail for quite a ways, actually. And there's a little bridge over there. I came from that way, across the bridge, and now I'm headed this way. And more cows. So this is Donamore Cabin. And I'm still debating, but pretty sure I'm going to stay here. Nice picnic table. There's a campground down in those trees. Check that out. If not, I might just set my tent up here. But the reason I'm staying is to give my knee and my ankles a little break. I've done 33 miles in the last couple of days, which is a lot for the first 2 days to do. So give them a break and they'll get into Oregon tomorrow. And here's the interior. There's a logbook, cots if you want to stay inside. There's if it was raining or something, I'm sure people would take advantage. And there's a loft too. So yeah, this cabin's been here a long time. And apparently the family that owns this cabin, it's their cows that are still grazing, the descendants of the original settlers. So there is an outhouse here. Not one of the most luxurious, but it's practical. Not particularly private though. So I've actually I'm 35 miles from Seiad Valley at this cabin. So 33 of that was hiking. The road walk shortened it by 2 miles, so feeling it for sure. And now I could keep going, but the tenting situation isn't, I mean, I'd have to hike quite a bit to get to a tent site. So I thought, well, tomorrow I can do 15 or 16 or 18 miles, and there's more tent sites then. So this is where I'm gonna stay for the night, and I'll be in Oregon tomorrow morning. It's only 0.8 of a mile north of here, so it's not that far. So I get my one last camp in California on the PCT, and then that's it for California. So I'll be videoing tomorrow, obviously, and when I get to the border.